First of all, there is that petition going around. I've seen it in a number of places. A number of Farm Bureau groups are passing it around, agricultural groups, so soil and water groups as well. A lot of concern. Basically, when you cut the budget in half, that's a big deal. For 96, 98 offices out of 102 counties, that's a lot of impact across the state of Illinois. So I know there's some work going on. We actually filed a bill to restore it to back what it was, but there's a lot of conversations that are going on behind the scenes as well. So I'm sure we can work through this. I have every confidence that we'll get where we need to be for this.
Okay, is it going to take a lot? Is it going to be chancy?
Well,
or do you think it's
it was
probably a given?
It was $8.5 million, and now it's down to what, $4.5 million. So out of a $52 billion budget, hopefully we can find that somewhere. It's important.
Okay, how much work will it take from people like you to get your colleagues to agree to something like that?
Well, I think the topic, of course, is very important. It's going to just take some conversations, bring everybody back around to what's going on. Of course, the need's there, and we'll find a way. I'm hoping we can make this happen. It's important, and everybody knows that.
I appreciate it.
One more thing. There's a lot of good people working on this, so I'm sure we'll find a way.
President Ron Kindred of the Illinois SWCD Association says his group was very supportive of full funding for soil and water conservation districts, and that's why the Soybean Association is hosting farmer meetings around the state to sign petitions to get funding for it.
I think it's a very important issue as we look at conservation. Conservation is at the forefront now, and the administration is kind of pushing for conservation, not only federally but in state as well. And if you're not going to fund it, through the Soil and Water Conservation District, then how is it going to happen? And so I think, it's kind of a reality check of saying, hey, we've got to have that funding there to have the people in place to administer and help with these programs, or else the programs aren't going to happen. So, it was kind of a no-brainer on our part to come out the way we did when they cut that funding in half, because we were supportive of full funding of the Soil and Water Conservation District in the budget.